Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kyle with your Mobility Moment. I want to talk today about low back pain and tight hips. A really common cause of low back pain is called anterior pelvic tilt. That's where the top of your pelvis tilts towards the front or the anterior side of your body, and it gives you kind of an arched, kind of butt out look. Now, a lot of people sit throughout their daily lives, they're at work, they're driving, and what happens is the hip flexors in this position shorten. And then when you take this position and you stand up, it pulls in the front of your pelvis, pushing your low back out. So what we want to do is we want to stretch the hip flexors, we want to stretch the low back to relieve the pressure. A lot of the pain is coming from your low back being arched out. And think of the vertebrae in your spine as being bent apart from each other, and then all of the pressure is on the corner instead of being flush. How I like to stretch the hips out is you get a couch, a bench, whatever you got. You put your shin horizontal on whatever surface you have. Then put your hips forward of your knee. And with your glutes tight, with your spine in a neutral position, you then press forward, stretching the hips out. And the stretch comes right there as you push forward. And as always with these stretches, 3 to 5 deep breaths, or intuitively until you feel the muscles loosen. Now that we've stretched your hips out, we're going to stretch out the low back and take the tension out of your spine. The best thing I have found for low back tension, low back pain is squatting. Simply just hanging out in a squat, in a low, deep squat. But a lot of people have lost that range of motion. So what I like to do is start with a yoga pose called Happy Baby. Now a lot of people can't even get into Happy Baby without having some sort of tool to help hold onto their feet. So I'll show you a few different versions here. You can get a band, you can get a towel, a rope, whatever you got. So you'll lay on the floor, and then you'll get your towel or your band or whatever you got wrapped around your feet, and then you're going to put your arms on the insides of your legs. Pull your feet towards your chest. And so the goal is to get your hips pulled up off the floor and straighten out the lumbar spine there. Once you're comfortable enough, the next thing you can do is hold on to your big toes. And again, with your elbows on the insides of your knees, you hold on to your big toes and you'll pull in. You'll feel a lot of this stretch in the adductors, right in the inside of the leg. A lot of people don't even feel a stretch in their lower back, but trust me, this is doing wonders. And then the full version of this stretch is being able to grab the outsides of your feet and then pulling this all the way here. So that's step one. Remember, the ultimate goal here is to get you to squat full depth freely. But you still might need a hand. So what you can do is you can get a door jamb, broom handle, stripper pole, light pole, whatever you got. And you can put this out in front of you, and you can use it as a brace to help you with the squat. Because a lot of people, the reason they can't squat is because their ankles and their hips are so tight that instead of their knees being able to come forward at all, they have to sit too far back, and then they're off balance and they fall over. This allows you to do is to brace yourself and put some of your weight there as you get into the squat. And you can see in the very bottom of the squat, it's pulling the tension off of my spine. And you can see the similarities between Happy Baby and a squat, and how starting with Happy Baby would help you get into this position. Now, a lot of people When they get down to the bottom of the squat, their legs get very tight, and sometimes they don't even have the strength to get all the way back to the top. That's another way that this pole or door jamb or whatever you're using to brace can help. You can pull yourself back up. And if you need to do multiple reps of this, if your feet start falling asleep, you can stand up and shake your feet out, rest for a little bit, and then get back into the stretch. So once you can squat, once you can get into the position, try working up to squatting for 2 minutes. Once you can squat for 2 minutes, work up to 5 minutes. Once you work up to 5 minutes, work up to 10 minutes. I squat everywhere. I squat every day. If I'm at a party, I'll squat at the coffee table, and I'll have chips and everything right in front of me. I can have my drink and my chips. People look at you a little funny. If my girlfriend is trying something on at the store and she's in the changing room, I'll be outside the changing room, hang out like this. Yeah, this is a normal, relaxed position for your body. Most people can't even get into this position when you should be able to hang out here for as long as you want. So we've gone over a few things to reclaim that range of motion, to reclaim that posture, but I want to go over a few things to prevent this from happening. Now, if you're sitting correctly, if you're standing correctly, if you're walking correctly, all those things are going to help, and we'll go over all of those movement patterns in another video. But one thing you can do is make sure that there's some tension in your abs, and make sure that there's some tension in your glutes. These tight muscles get overactive in the hips and in the low back. So you need to tighten up the glutes and the abs in order to balance that out. A lot of girls, you'll see them kind of arching their butts out because they want to have a big butt. What happens is the low back becomes overactive, the glutes become inactive, and so your glutes actually shrink. So if you want to have a nice large booty, you actually want to engage them when you're walking, standing, and sitting. So try this stuff out. It's going to help ease back pain, ease hip tightness. It's going to help reclaim your posture, and it's going to help you reclaim your awesome. So leave us a like, leave us a thumbs up. If you're having a specific issue, leave us a comment and we'll get it into a video for you. Share our video, subscribe to our channel if you want to support what we're doing, and we'll see you guys next time. Mob Mom out.